Hi, it's me, Noah. You may remember me from such videos as Bad Vibes, or I reviewed the McRib that one time. This video is not those videos. I also have you up here that I can... Hi! I'm going over what I got for Christmas and what I purchased on Boxing Day. They are kind of all mixed together here on the table, which is what this camera is for. So let's go. Might as well start with the bottom here and then move that way. So the first thing I got here was Star Tropics for the NES. I forgot what angle this camera's at. I'm gonna stand up and check. Right here. Okay. So yeah, Star Tropics came with the sleeve, as well as the manual. It works too, which is great. Yeah, that was pretty cool. To get this is my first NES game that has the sleeve. So that's pretty neato. I'm just gonna tell you at the end when we move from Boxing Day stuff to the Christmas stuff. So until then, everything I hold up is from Boxing Day shopping. So Star Tropics, and then I also got Godzilla for the NES. I've heard good things about it. It's pretty fun. Not quite a beat 'em up. It's a hard game to describe, but it's a game that I have played before and I like. I got new composite cables for my GameCube or my Super Nintendo. One of the two had them and one didn't, so I've been having to hot swap the cables between the GameCube and the Super Nintendo. I've been keeping my cables in the N64, which is hooked up to my CRT TV. I'm gonna have footage of this over what I'm saying, instead of me just gesturing here like an idiot. Next thing I got was these 2 packs of field notes. I haven't quite talked about them on my channel yet, but I love using field notes. I keep them in my pocket almost constantly. These ones are their craft paper, which is this brown type of paper, and this is their Hatch show print. These were fairly limited. I don't know how many were made, but I got these for Boxing Day. And then this is my Atomic Purple N64 controller, which I also got on again, everything until I tell you otherwise I got on Boxing Day. Got this in my local game store along with pretty much all the video game stuff in this video unless I say otherwise. So I got that. I got these 2 small Kirby... Oh, okay, something fell. These 2 small Kirby letter figures here. They're Kirby and Waddle Dee sleeping. And then I also got... So I also went to a local mall, and I got this from Hot Topic. It's like a little window hanger cryptid chain. Like a hanger thing for my window. It's like faux stained glass. I think it's pretty cool. And then at the GameStop I went to, I got this Mega Man figure, which is really cool. It's the Jada Toys Mega Man. The arms are a bit finicky here, but there we go. It's the Jada Toys Mega Man. It comes with the blaster and everything. It also comes with a bomb, because I believe this is Hyper Bomb Mega Man. For my purposes, he's going to be Leaf Shield Mega Man, but in this case, he's technically Hyper Bomb, because he comes with a bomb. So, next thing is I went to a craft store and I got some more Posca paint pens. I got 2 of this dark purple, one this lilac, and one of this khaki green. I'm a big purple guy, and I wanted a more kind of muted green, so I got these. This one's a brush tip. Don't have anything. I can do it on the Belgian Child here, but it's a brush tip, so I can get really fun lines. Which brings me to my next thing, which is these Belgian chocolate ends for Noah, which, of course, is my name. Hope it's my name. Next up are these dual tip highlighters I got for highlighting. Pretty self-explanatory there. They're highlighters. The next two things I got at this little hobby store in a nearby town, same place the mall was. I got this little Slowpoke model kit, which I had to assemble myself. Head comes off. It all comes apart, but I had to put this together myself. It's a really nice thing. It's like really weirdly smooth plastic. I also got this little Gundam guy. He looks pretty cool. His arms move. His legs don't, but his feet do. Yeah, he's just a cool robot guy. And now, probably grab the books. So, I got two Junji Ito books. I got his version of Frankenstein and Tomie. My local bookstore was having a really good deal on hardcover books, so I thought I'd get both. Especially since, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the last of the Boxing Day stuff. Especially since I also received Uzumaki for Christmas, so everything now is going to be stuff that I actually got Christmas Day. So I got Uzumaki, which is, I'd say, probably one of his most iconic stories. It's the one I've heard the most about, yet haven't read. Probably. Well, I mean, now I'm going to because I have it, obviously. Next up... Oh, okay. Sorry. Last thing I got on Boxing Day was Cryptid the Necrodancer Collector's Edition for the Nintendo Switch. Comes with the game itself, the Amplified DLC, and a Steelbook, which has the game's soundtrack in it. Next up, I got these two Godzilla Super 7 reaction figures. I got half-transformed Mecha Godzilla and Gigan. You can see them right there. They're pretty cool figures. Next up, these two go together. So in here, I'm going to gesture it here. So in here is some lenses for my phone. So I'm just going to take out the big one because it'll be easier to see on camera. Like, for example, this is a telephoto lens. Comes with some screw-on stuff for, like, a screw-on clamp that you then clamp onto the phone. That way it can work as a lens. I also got How to Win at Nintendo, the strategy guide by Jeff Rovin. This is a book that I've heard a lot about from, like, pretty sure Scott the Woz mentioned it, and AVGN did. It's just an old guidebook for video games, and I love stuff like this. I have one for the N64. I have a whole bunch of Nintendo Power issues. I just like old guides for video games. Just think they're kind of neat. Next up is I got the Ultimate Edition Lex Luger from my older brother. He got me this one. It's the Ultimate Edition Lex Luger from the Monday Night War Ultimates line. So, it's Lex Luger, three different head sculpts, two interchangeable hairs, which is something I don't think they've done again since this figure. Comes with the standard WCW Championship as well as the NWO version. So this would be from the match where he won it from Hollywood Hulk Hogan and then wiped off the spray paint, hence the towel. Comes with three sets of hands. Tripping over my words today. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so hence the tea. That's good tea. Okay. We are approaching the end. I got this Scotch permanent double-sided tape for my field notes. I also got 3 of these Dragon Quest Crystal Monsters figures. They're sitting up there on top of my TV, so I'll get some footage that'll be talking over. I got... Okay. I'm going to talk about this last, because that one relates to the one I'm going to talk about last. I got Mega Man 2 for the NES. This is my personal favorite Mega Man game. I just think it's perfect. It's perfectly challenging on difficult mode. Normal mode's a bit easy. It's just good. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Good game. It's in beautiful condition. It's just great. And then one more thing. I don't have it within arm's reach right now, but my mother is letting me use her Fujifilm Instax Mini film camera. It's not mine. I don't own it, but I'm being allowed to use the film for it as long as I buy more. So that's also here, which is what this is. This is Christmas 2025, which relates to this. My very own copy of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I have been having just an absolute blast playing through the game. I've known about this game since I was in grade 1, which would be... Okay, whoops. Phone went off, sorry about that. Which would be... gosh, how many years before I was born? A while before I was born this game came out. Going by 1997, that'd be... decade or so before I was born this game came out, and I knew about it in grade 1 because I was a huge nerd. I knew about it through the Smosh music video for their Legend of Zelda rap, because I was and still I'm a big Smosh fan. Then of course over the years, like, I've watched Game Grumps play it, but playing through it myself has really been fun, and I'm really enjoying it. Other than this, I also did get some art stuff. I'm big into watercolor painting, so I got some watercolor paper, some brushes, a whole thing of tubed watercolor paints. They are over there in a little pull-out drawer that I have that I'll record some footage of that obviously you'll be seeing. I feel like I've said this like 3 times now in this video, but you guys will be seeing it as I'm talking right now. What else? Oh! Ooh! I got a new green screen! My old one was, I think, 7 by 5? Either way, it was too small for me because I'm rather wide and I'm rather tall. So this one is much bigger, so I can do full body shots and I won't have to mask them out like in my Super Mario Bros. 3 game review. I had to like mask around when my hand went out of the frame. It was a pain in the butt, but now got this big one. It feels a lot nicer, probably because it might have been more expensive than the $7 one I purchased. So that'll be nice. I can do better green screen shots. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This may or may not be coming out before my holiday special. I originally wanted to get it out on Christmas Day, but I didn't. So hopefully it's out before this one. I have a couple more shots to film at the time I'm recording this, and a bit more editing to do once those are in. But otherwise, those should be out soonish. I mean, this video is going to be unedited. Right now it's 13 minutes long, which means that one person might watch this, because retention on videos of a guy just talking aren't very good unless you watch them on like 12 times speed. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing I did, showcase I did of what I received and purchased over the holidays, and hope you guys had a great holidays. Let me know down in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.